It was pretty slow in the morning. Obviously, it's a Sunday. We got to the concert, and we kept going back and forth from the concert to a casino because there was a lot of acts that I didn't really know. So we went back for the last time to see Jason Aldean, and I'd say about 4 songs in or so is when the whole script changed. Went from happy to pretty much fear and just a bunch of people running around. So I was just trying to get safety. I was making sure that me and Sergeant Wood, we were getting out of there so that way none of us would get injured. And then when we started heading to his car, that's when I thought, I can't get shot. Can't die today. I need to survive for my kids. So there was a lot of adrenaline rush going through me. Also, when we got in the car is when kind of hit me a little bit, to where I was like, we were actually just in an active shooter situation, and just like Sergeant Wood said, it's just you only hear about it on TV, so to actually be in it, it's pretty unreal. I actually felt really great about helping them, shoving as many people as we could in the car, a total of 7 in a 5-passenger car. Yeah, we tried to get as many as we could in there to get out of there. So I'm pretty sure everyone was just as scared as everyone else. There was a lot of panic. There was a few civilians that were hyperventilating because of how intense the situation was. Frantic phone calls, making sure that their friends and or family members were safe. So, and the one civilian that didn't have her cell phone, because it was her battery was dead, she asked to use mine so that way she could call her friends and her mom and make sure that she had a ride home. No conversation like that. We were just concentrated on what was happening in our moment, just making sure we got to where we needed to go. It was fairly close to where I think on the news it showed approximately where the initial shots were being fired, and it was really close to where we were actually standing. I actually initially heard fireworks. I looked around, saw no signs of it. I heard it about 1 or 2 more times, and then that's when I looked back, because on the last time that I heard it, I felt something kick up on my legs, which I've come to the conclusion that it was the gravel from the ground. So I turned, looked to my right, and I just saw this crowd of people just start slowly moving, and they just started rushing in my direction. So, and then I just started hearing screaming, and then I heard the continuous rounds from the active shooter. There was a worker there, right at the gate where we exited, and they were just kind of directing us to head out this way, saying, "Hurry up, let's go, get out of here, get out of here." So, actually, the night it happened, I didn't tell my parents because they had to wake up early. I didn't want them panicking and not concentrating on what they have to do. So, with my mom, she's a Clark County School District bus driver. I didn't want her to endanger any more children with her worrying about her own. So I didn't tell her. I didn't tell my dad. He works with heavy machines because he's a mechanic. So, but they eventually found out the next day. Everyone who found out about what me and Sergeant Wood had gone through, they kept saying, and everyone that has talked to me, they said that there's always a listening ear. We're always here for you. If you need anything, I'm here. Let me know. I think it was when I started hearing the actual gunfire, and I heard which direction it was coming from. So that's why I knew to run away from it. There's no sign of any active shooter on the ground, so it's still surreal to me. It hasn't fully hit me yet. So, but I noticed that my attitude's a little bit different, so I was thinking about going to mental health and talking to them.